somebody else up there. Right.
And we are back.
Hey.
All right.
Radio on Fire Sports. Dominic K in here. Alongside Dev Epps.
What's going on, guys? How we
Dean in the building.
Yes.
They're in a good mood now. Previously,
Oh, Lord.
they were not too happy
Damn right, I'm in a good mood.
because the predictions have come to fruition.
Not yet.
The chickens have come to roost.
Oh.
I'm talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, that was
not over.
That was strong.
The die has been cast.
Oh, all right.
Is that it?
We're getting out.
Wait. Does he have one more?
He's got to have one.
Plymouth Rock.
No. I knew it was done. Yeah, there's no more. No more.
I didn't have no more. Right.
I'm going to go ahead and drink.
Right now, currently, Warriors are up 6 on the, 7. What is this? Yeah, they have 7 on the Toronto Raptors.
All that is nothing. The score of the finals, okay, we can lose this game.
Oh.
Okay.
We could lose the next game.
Don't
But y'all can't lose one more game.
Don't let Golden State get in the rhythm.
That's what it is.
Don't let them get in the rhythm.
I want them to get in the rhythm.
They look real
Just so we can pull the rug from underneath them.
Don't let them get in the rhythm.
All right.
Look at y'all making a comeback.
Hope KD being back makes this a great series.
I do too. I hope this initially I was feeling sorry for Steph. You know what I mean?
I don't like how you.
I was feeling sorry for him because I'm like, he got to do this all by himself. And then I got the word that KD was going to come back.
There you go.
Hey, why is KD on the ground?
Oh
no!
No! What y'all do? Kick him in the back?
Perfect. Oh, this is so.
No!
Okay, that's the end of that.
Oh Lord, he waved at somebody.
Oh
yeah,
no!
That's it. He can't. But that's what happens. You needed to come back. Oh, now he's limping.
Come on.
Now he's sad.
No. What did Drake do? Was Drake on that side?
Drake had nothing to do with that. Drake he's on his own side. Let's see what happened. Oh, that was a whack ass crossover he tried. He tried to come back too soon. Look at him. Ooh, he did that. Nobody touched him. He came back too fast. And so the pressure to beat KD, and he's grabbing his ankle. He's doing all the things that we don't want to see. He came back too fast. It is really sad. I'm sad because I didn't want him to come back because I knew he wasn't ready. And I like KD. I just don't like him in Golden State. That's all right. He won't be back. That's it.
Okay, so this game isn't over.
It's over now.
We don't know the status.
What you mean? Because Cousins going to come back in?
No, we don't know the status of KD.
If Cousins comes back in, it's over.
And I feel like
if KD doesn't come back in, it's over. It's over.
I feel like Golden State is still in the rhythm, and we'll see how.
Yeah, I think they're in the rhythm. They're in a rhythm.
We're definitely going to see how this plays out. This game isn't over at all. So,
they're in a rhythm like a Soulja Boy freestyle.
Okay, now we out of hand again. We out of pocket.
That's not good. That's not good.
We're definitely out of pocket.
Dev knows it ain't good. Dev knows what we just saw is not good. But I think that what we're really where we are is the dawn of a new era. You know, this happens ever so often. It happened in the early 1900s when they had to break up Standard Oil. And it's happening.
What in the world? Are we having a history class? We're talking about sports.
History.
I came here to talk about sports.
Nikki,
and you over here giving a daggone class.
I know you're not a part of the show, but when you texted me earlier, these are the reasons that I hesitated that I wasn't going to come. This is why.
I got this, Dad.
They're going to eventually.
We're going to reel this back into
They broke up all the gas stations. They're going to break up social media eventually. They're going to break up Google eventually. And Golden State has to be broken up.
You are just a terrible fan. You're terrible.
Golden State has to be broken up.
I'm so tired of this nonsense. You are a terrible fan. First of all, after the way Dev is broken down, how you root for teams, you should get an asterisk every time you come on the screen.
Exactly.
Because you root because it's some light-skinned Canada Dry wannabe rapper.
Thank you, Dean.
Is rooting for a team that he just his own team. Wasn't he rooting for somebody else last year?
He's got Kevin Durant Steph Curry tattoos on his arm.
I don't have time for this back and forth Drake rooting stuff. Go ahead and say you want to be memorize, copy daggone lyrics. Look, you are a terrible fan.
That's right. Thank you, Diamond.
I'm tired of this.
I'm cheering for the
We're
winning
not
team.
doing. Diamond, if you are at this table, I'm saying this. What's today's day? Somebody give me today's
June
day.
10th. It's June 10th.
What time is it? I need the time.
It's 9:53.
I'm gonna declare this at this here table.
Do it.
We are not bandwagon fans.
We are.
No, we're not bandwagon
We
fans.
do not flip flop back and forth. When we root for
No.
a team, we root for a team.
I have been rooting.
We're gonna show them.
I had two. I have
How
two
you root
teams.
for a team?
I have two teams.
got two teams.
Every single
Well, who was the two teams last year?
different teams.
No.
It's real.
I still have two teams.
Still got two teams.
And Dev is my witness. I have two teams.
We can invite some bandwagon.
I have an East team and a West team.
First of all, it's LeBron first.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And
Well, he's not
then
Canada.
wherever LeBron is not, whatever conference LeBron is not in, he'll pick a team over there.
Yes.
That's his formula. That's the
Yeah.
formula. That's the formula.
That's true.
I'm gonna declare it again. Can I?
He cannot.
But that's not
root-
bandwagon.
cannot
I don't
root-
change mid-season.
Oh Lord, here we go. Let me. I want to reclaim my time. I want to reclaim my time.
Reclaim it.
Look, let me tell you what I'm trying to say now. Dev, how long have you been a Raven fan?
Since inception.
So last year you were
Me too.
what?
Me too.
Last year
Ravens
you
fan.
were what?
Ravens fan.
All right, so I'm not talking about in the middle of the season.
Right.
Switch it.
No, I was just a
I'm
Ravens.
saying my wife, she's been a Cowboys, getting on my nerves, been a Cowboys fan since I know that gets
Poor
on my
her.
dad.
Poor Violet.
You
But
know,
yeah.
but
loyal.
it's
Rough.
all right.
Been
We're
rough.
not
Loyal.
gonna get
But loyal.
into that daggone country that they call a state. Look, this is what I'm trying to say. If you're a fan, you're a fan. Next year, you can't go, well,
no.
who's Drake rooting for this year? And
Don't
I'm
listen
gonna go
to
ahead
that.
and support that.
Don't listen
Or
to that
when
stuff that
KD
he's
goes
talking
to the
about.
Lakers, I'm going to support that.
Listen, and I said this: if when
gonna talk
LeBron
about-
LeBron
how are
was
you a
trying to
fan? That's
decide
what I
where
wanna
he was
know.
going,
How you a fan?
if LeBron had come to the Wizards, I would have been a Wizards fan.
That's what he is. Yeah.
I would have been, and everybody in this town would have been a Wizards fan.
I'm gonna
Because
start.
LeBron
we're
coming
gonna
to the
start
Wizards
coming
would
on here
have
with
lit
some
this
jerseys.
town up.
That's what's about to happen. You're going to come on here with some jerseys.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think
this
we're gonna
is
start doing
ridiculous.
that.
No, come here with no Del Curry, Toronto Raptors jersey that you got the night before the game. I'm not having.
Now,
I'm not having
Ravens. I've been a Ravens fan since inception.
that because that's how you supposed to be a
Yes.
fan. That's how you-
However, I have a secondary team.
I don't. You know what? This
Who
is.
was your secondary?
I'm about to
team?
cut this.
Seattle.
This is
Seattle.
Dev.
Sierra? Like, I don't get it. Why do
Can't
you
even
like
talk right now.
Why do you
I'm
like
a-
the Seahawks?
I'm gonna be a fan here, a fan
Seattle
there.
is
I root for the
Seahawks.
Seahawks. What the hell is a Seahawk? That's all I've been trying to figure out. I know what a Raven is. What's a Seahawk? What is that?
Y'all don't have a
Find it.
secondary team?
Is that like a unicorn?
I don't
Hell no. It's the Ravens.
Of the Ravens.
Speaking of which,
So y'all do the, if y'all team don't get in, y'all root for the
No.
I don't root
conference.
for
That what y'all do?
nobody.
If
No,
the
bro.
Ravens don't win, I hope for like there to be some type of Bane
I root against the Patriots
where somebody comes out and just blows
I
up both
definitely root
teams.
against the
That's all I
Patriots,
care
yes.
about.
and the Steelers. I want to.
I don't want anybody else to win.
But I want to put it to you like this: when I say I'm a Raven fan, I bleed purple and black.
As you should.
I just came back. That's why I wasn't here last week. I just came back from my daughter's graduation, Raven. That's what I'm saying. I came back from my daughter's graduation, Raven.
You hear that, Dom?
All right,
Okay.
so
The baby name is
So I want to get that out
Okay.
there. She is a Raven fan.
Well, she
all
had
the
no
way-
choice,
all the
I'm
way down the
sure.
road.
Well,
All the way
she
down
had
the
no
road. 'Cause
choice.
we
Well, she was gonna
believe
get
from-
out. She
But
was
we're
gonna
not
get
gonna
out.
sit here and do this back and forth. Where's Drake gonna be? Where's KD gonna be? Where's Kyrie gonna? We're gonna pick a team. We're gonna ride this. So this your team. If they lose, this your team.
Oh,
next
absolutely.
year. No,
That's-
you
that's
can't.
my second
he can't
team.
do
You're
this
right.
No more.
No gives
I'm
backsies.
putting my foot down.
This is my
and we
second
just
team.
can't.
This is my
stamp
second
this.
team, regardless.
The Raptors.
Yes.
So what you gonna do if the Lakers get good and they have to play the Raptors?
That's
next
my
year in the
first
finals?
team.
So what you gonna do if they have to play
True.
each other?
I root for
Drake versus LeBron.
It's
Your
a
head's gonna blow.
win-win.
Okay, all right.
It's a win-win.
Head's
Am I
gonna pop
wrong
off.
here, Dev? Am I wrong? I mean, if I'm wrong, just say, "Hey,
You are.
Dean, you need to dial it back."
Dean, you are right on, sir.
Now, let me ask y'all
Right
this.
on.
Because I've been letting it
who were
slide
y'all
for
a
a
fan- Were y'all were a Colts fan?
Nope.
Well,
Were you a Redskins fan ever?
I actually.
You was a Redskins fan
No,
ever?
I was a Cowboy.
I was
What
at-
did y'all do before the Ravens came?
No, I
was
was
Cowboys
actually,
fan.
okay. I just walked around. But I was a Colts fan. I stayed out. Don't get me started. I was out there in the rain when they lost to the Dolphins and they went away in that storm in the middle of the night. I was a Colts fan. I'm from Baltimore, so that's don't ask me who.
So did you become? Were you an Indianapolis Colts fan?
Oh, no, hell no, they not in Baltimore.
Can never be a Colts fan. Can never be a Colts fan.
Okay.
That's like saying did the marching band move to Indianapolis? No, stay right here in Baltimore because that's how we do it.
I didn't know that. I thought they left.
See,
I thought the band was left.
Let me.
Band never left.
Don't get me started.
That's why they
The
got
cheerleaders, they
One of what is it? One of 3 teams, or is it 2 teams with a marching band? Okay,
I thought it was it. I thought it was just us.
We're not going to
that's
get into
some
football
Baltimore
right
shit.
now.
Right.
Marching band is some Baltimore shit. So this is your last chance to predict who's going to win the finals. I asked you this question many times. Your answers have not changed. Neither has mine. When there was 16 teams here, I said Toronto.
Wait. I thought there was another team out there that he was talking about.
Lakers?
I think this guy named Harden is on that team.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, I said I wanted them,
Okay,
but I said they
just
weren't going to be able to do it.
Facts.
Yeah, I did say that I wanted
wanted to get
Houston and
facts
Toronto. That's
out there.
true. But Toronto was always in the mix. Always. And when they went tonight, the rest of the season, all season, I'm going to say, every time y'all say something, I'm going to say, what about the time when I said that Toronto was going to win?
I know.
It doesn't matter what we talking about.
Help me out here, Dad.
I don't know. Dean?
Yes.
I'm at a loss for words right now, man.
It's going to be like this. You're going to hear a knock. You're going to hear a knock.
What just happened?
And you're going to say, somebody at the door. And I'm going to say, nobody's at the door. You said, but I heard a knock. I say,
Dev,
what about the time when I said Toronto?
First of all, I want to commend Dev because he's been dealing with this for so long. I applaud you.
He's never been right. I don't know. He's never been right, Dean.
He's
never been right. He's never right.
What did they say? We went through the fifth wall. I don't know. First of all
right, this time.
I'm trying to figure out something. But he's been right about everything. Like KD came back. He rushed back.
This is like the game.
He said that too. He said that too. I don't know what to do right now, Dean.
Okay.
I just wanna leave and go watch the game. Cry a little bit. And then
it's not over. They're still hot.
Oh,
I don't know what to do right now.
Okay.
Dean, just do the show.
All right. Look. So let's run this back a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm still going to say, because everybody's back, it doesn't even matter. This is who I pick. We don't do fair weather out here.
Right.
I'm still going with Golden State. That's right.
As you should.
Golden State.
As you should.
It wasn't too long ago, in fact, in this playoffs, that a team was down by 2, and they came back and won 4 games in a row to go ahead and get to the finals.
So I decided, I didn't tell anybody this, but I'm going to tell y'all now.
All right.
Okay, so I decided that I was going to say if Toronto won, that I was going to lose 20 pounds.
You want to lose 20 pounds? But you didn't say that.
So I'm just going to lose 20 pounds. I'm just going to do it.
You're going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well,
so when the basketball season starts back up, I'm going to be 20 pounds lighter.
Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, I like
until October.
I like that. Yeah.
Gotta skip the cookout.
Yep.
All the cookouts.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even have a grill.
You go ahead and skip the
I don't have a grill.
I'm not.
I'm grillless.
I feel like that like we all want to see like a good product, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
So they should just like cancel the game and like wait until KD gets better. And then
I like how you're talking.
We'll have a fair perspective of what this team should look like. And what
it's amazing that the team that's stacked up the most with the most star players is crying about one player.
The guy's hurt, man. That's not fair.
Yeah, but what about
the whole team is not 100%.
What about Draymond? It was like we was getting rings before this nigga got here. What about that?
What about
that?
The whole team is not 100%.
Draymond's
no. It's a lot
but Toronto was.
It's been a rough season.
Toronto was hitting on all cylinders because they are 100%. That's the way I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, they're not injured. One player lost his tooth, but aside from that, you knew nothing about his free throw. Yes, I don't know. Clay limping. Everybody's, it's just.
Well,
it's sad. It's really sad.
I did say something a couple of weeks ago that I'm going to have to walk back.
What was that?
What's that?
That if Toronto won this series, even though I know it's Golden State, if Toronto won this series, I was going to say Kawhi was the best player. And Dev, brought some light to it and said the best player this season. But now because he hasn't really beaten the actual team, like, I can't say that he's the best player. If this had been the roster that had been playing all year long for Golden State during this series and they won, and I was like, oh, but right now we're not all there.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
You can only play who's in front of you.
That's not fair because if you say that, then when
I need him to take
when Chris Paul got injured and they beat them, you didn't say, well, they won the best team because he got injured. I mean, if somebody get injured, they get injured. The team is the team, and if you beat them, you beat them. And whatever, I mean, every team has faced injuries.
Staying healthy is a part of the game.
Yeah, all right, well, LeBron got injured, which is why they didn't make it to the playoffs.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, and I hear.
We know what's going to happen. Let's look at. You want to see the replay again?
It's 51-39.
Here's all
and
people
we're not
remember.
even in third quarter.
KD on the ground, grabbing his ankle, rolling around, going in the back to get a cortisone shot. That's all y'all gonna remember. And we don't see the cortisone shot part, but TMZ will tell us about it. Okay, that's what happened.
Toxicology report.
Yes, that's what happens.
Man.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been a good season.
It's been a great season.
This has been good.
The first one,
now I know how you are as a fan. It's been even better. I respected you in the music world. I really did. But the sports is kind of like you making me want. Now let me start.
I'm the bad guy.
No, I
root for the bad guys in the movies.
You're like Rodman. No, let me stop.
Yeah, I like Dennis Rodman.
I bet.
Yeah, I like Dennis Rodman. Always like Dennis Rodman.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not.
That's what I'm talking about, Boogie.
Oh, is he hurt?
No, he's not hurt.
Why are you rooting for the team to be hurt, for your team to be
I don't want him to be hurt. I want him to not wear that headband.
Yellow ass.
It's too yellow.
Look,
it's distracting.
If the Ravens,
that's what happened. That's probably what happened to KD.
If the Ravens beat like the Patriots and Brady wasn't playing, they go, oh well, it wasn't. It wasn't the Patriots. It's not Brady and the Patriots.
I hate the Patriots.
But I'm saying, the Patriots
play the
fans
jerseys,
will come back like that.
Yeah, they would.
You play who's out there.
It's true.
And that's all you can do.
True.
That's all you can do. So moving on to I want to say some sad news.
All right.
Some sad news.
Okay.
And there is a bunch of that. So imagine you go home because you don't live in the country of your birth. You live in another country,
like Canada,
right? Okay. Not even a Canada.
I just had to throw that out there.
Like say you was born in Dominican Republic,
right?
All right,
but you live in America and you go home to DR and then you get shot.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't tell a story that simply though, Diamond, because there's been, and I mean, I guess a lot of credible news sources are reporting it at this point. So I mean, I guess we can run with it. They're saying that Big Papi was over there.
He put himself out there.
Well, yeah, he was messing with drug dealer's wife, man. Yeah. First of all, you shouldn't mess with nobody's wife.
Right.
But then the drug dealer's wife, certain consequences, repercussions come with that, sir.
Big celebrity sports player doesn't help you out.
This one no nickel and dime nigga either. It's obviously
right. Clearly, this was.
Yeah.
You can't even say a drug dealer. You gotta say a kingpin. Because this was a kingpin.
Yeah, this is
anybody that had police on payroll allegedly.
Big Papi was doing too much.
Way too much.
He was out of pocket.
He was knocking everything out the park.
Let me say this. In his defense, we don't know what he knew and when he knew it. He might have not known she was married until the bullet came and said, you know what I mean? She could have been some random chick in the club.
You telling me no one around you when you go home to the DR is going to tell you that, hey,
that's a good point.
That's not the move right there.
That's a good point.
Somebody had to say, I think you need to think about this. No, I'm Big Bobby. Let me go ahead and do what I do.
Yeah.
This is my country. No.
Did you see the Drake? Did you see the Drake video for "Find Your Love"?
Yeah, I wanna find.
That's kind of how this probably went.
Except for there was no kidnapping. Yeah. There was no dramatic scene. There was Then he go right there, shoot his ass, and let him know what's going on around here. Don't bring that bullshit back to the DR.
Yeah. If he was in California, if he was in California, they would have been like, break yourself, fool. Yeah, so we're talking about David Ortiz. Is he a legend? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's definitely gonna be a legend now.
But, well, I mean, if he gets back
go
up,
down
from it,
this is definitely gonna put him.
Red Sox legend. Here's what's bad about it. Here's what makes it so bad. Shot in the back. That's bad.
That's bad.
Because you got the spine. You got so many things that can prevent you from walking.
But he is doing well.
Came out through his stomach. Right?
Missed it.
Now, they removed his gallbladder and part of his intestine.
Whoa.
Okay. It was really serious.
Yeah, some liver damage as well.
Yeah, and some liver damage, right. So he had surgery this morning.
They said he was healthy enough to come back, to fly back.
And he flew back. As soon as he was healthy enough, he went to fly back to Boston.
The Red Sox flew him back.
I'd be flying back so quick. We just had to put
he ain't going back over there no more.
Plane.
And listen, somebody of his stature does not need to be hanging in some rinky-dink club.
There's always some celebrity.
The whole country is rinky-dink at this point.
Nigga, we made it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
No. But there's always some celebrity in places that I wouldn't be in.
Yes.
But at the same time, you say he doesn't belong there. That is his home. So
I feel you.
That's why
I feel you.
Yeah.
But he was just walking down the street. You know what I mean? He was just chilling.
No, he wasn't chilling.
On the club let out.
He wasn't chilling.
Got that as pop.
He was not chilling. He was out there messing around with the wrong thing.
Big Poppy for real.
All gold doesn't, how does the saying go? What is it? All
so here's
gold.
Here's a strange thing that, did anybody see New Jack City?
Of course.
Oh.
All right. So do you remember that after Nino Brown had the issue with the Italians, he did the motorcycle drive-by on them?
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Yeah.
Right. So he did that. This is very similar to what happened to Mr. Ortiz.
I'm not. I hope I don't offend anybody, but it's Dominican Republic.
So there was a man that was he was on a motorcycle. Okay.
He had good.
Trying to get away.
He was accurate.
So after the shooter and he jumped on the motorcycle, the one guy fell. Right on the motorcycle. Okay. The crowd attacks him, whips his ass.
Oh.
Beats him down until police come.
Well, all right.
The shooter got away.
Okay.
So, but he was the getaway driver of the motorcycle.
But he fell.
And so he got So he is in custody, but the shooter is not in custody.
Well, hopefully,
they do have surveillance footage also.
Yeah,
Ortiz said he doesn't know why he was.
Of course he does.
He was shot.
You just told.
I know why. He said he don't know why.
They probably know nothing.
Damn.
You know something? Probably know nothing.
Now what he did say was this. He said it was not a robbery attempt.
Right. They know rob me.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened. But they wasn't trying to rob me.
I keep my chain. I keep my wallet.
Yeah.
Well,
I keep my ring.
You gonna keep a lot with you. You gonna keep a little bit of the Dominican Republic with everywhere you go.
They know that papi.
Keep a little lead with you.
They my papi.
Yeah. So that is that's crazy.
He's not leaving Boston for a minute. This
so somebody else was shot. I mean, injured, but not shot, but injured from it. Yeah. So
that's terrible.
Speedy recovery, Poppy.
That's terrible.
So the club has been given 3 days to give their account of what happened. Because the police are investigating, as we said. Police in Dominican Republic, it's a little bit different than over here.
Yeah.
Can
we just disown the Dominican Republic at this point? We just need to get that shit back to whoever we got it from. Cause y'all can have whatever's going on with the Dominican Republic right now. If we are not going to make them a whole state so we can get some regular ass laws over there, just let that shit go. Because we don't need that no more. We don't need nothing to do with the Dominican Republic anymore. Go ahead and cut that shit off.
You saying there's nothing good that comes out of it?
Nothing at all.
Dev.
Number surgeries.
Dev.
That's all they got.
Dev.
That's all they got coming.
Dev. You saying nothing?
Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Never been, never going.
I'm just saying.
So, last thing about him. Does anybody know what the curse of the Bambino is?
I've heard.
I thought that got broken.
Yes, he did break it.
Yeah, he broke it.
He did break it. So they got a championship in 04, if you remember.
Right.
First championship since 1918.
The last time baseball was interesting. I swear to God.
It was, definitely.
I stayed up for all that
it was
that
official.
Red Sox Yankee series. I stayed up for the entire thing, man. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was like 04, what was that?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Man. They did it was funny. They did a movie with Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore. I think it was called Fever Pitch.
Yes.
And they expected the Red Sox to lose again, and they had to reshoot the ending of the movie because they actually won. They fully expect them to lose again.
Because they've been losing.
Yeah.
Because of the curse of the Bambino.
Right.
Yes.
They finally broke it.
Yes. So he was also MVP in 2013.
He's a hell of a player.
Yeah,
And,
no doubt.
he beat steroid charges because
Nobody beats that.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody loves Poppy.
let's not even get into steroids in professional sports.
He did that
let's
shit,
not even
though.
go there right now.
He definitely did it.
You said he did it?
Yeah, I'm still upset.
He said he didn't know.
He couldn't miss. What do you mean?
He said he didn't know nothing about
Nobody's
that.
that perfect in baseball except
Steroids
Barry
doesn't
Bonds,
make your aim better.
Mark McGuire.
I'm just saying, steroids don't make your
Yes,
aim.
it does.
Wait.
not steroids.
Moment of silence.
Human growth hormone.
Limping. Okay, he was limping. Katie was limping to the back, y'all.
First,
Human growth hormone does improve eyesight. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Does it?
Let me
Yes.
ask you this question.
I wish I had the shit. No, seriously. Human growth hormone is
Let me
really
ask you this question.
greatest. Yes.
This is a whole nother topic for another time. But so you're saying if I took the steroids, I'd be,
Take the glasses off, Dean.
No, I'm just saying that I would be,
He said you would need the glasses.
No,
That would
you
be
still
MVP.
You're going to be it makes what you are better. So if you were already a great athlete, it makes you a greater athlete.
So
yes.
So on that note,
Yeah, Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer. He became a super Hall of Famer. After he
but on that note, if a good portion of players are doing it,
but they gotta cycle down. They gotta cycle on and cycle off.
okay, but I'm just saying, but if a good portion of professional athletes are doing it,
I mean, they all cheat.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but they still already have a talent
Yeah.
before that.
That's right.
It's not going to make.
Okay, and that's the same thing
It's
as
not
me.
gonna put
And that's
me
the
in
same
the
thing
league.
of me having money and I want more, so I cheat to get it. It's illegal.
I'm not.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying. It's
I think
not.
that's a great
I just-
example.
I feel like it should have been regulated. See, this is a
No,
whole
it shouldn't be
nother-
regulated. It means you work hard and
Like
you
it should have
earn
been
it.
regulated by the league.
What
and not
steroids does
My
is it
issue-
prolongs the career of somebody who was already washed, and it takes away the opportunity of somebody who's already worked hard and deserves.
I'm
to
not
be there.
arguing that. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying I don't feel like Congress should have been dipping into. I think it should have been regulated by the actual league itself.
No, it should have
and
been.
I don't feel like I paid my tax dollars for you to go after athletes. I need you to set some laws.
At the same
and do some
time,
stuff.
though, it's a perversion of our sport. It's a perversion of our
No doubt.
entertainment.
No doubt.
So it
No
needs to be
doubt.
regulated. So if it's not being
they need to
regulated,
regulate it.
and if they're not doing it, then government needs to step in.
I am not going to get into. Oh, government can't.
Well, you know,
step into
they
somebody
don't
else
want
regulating
it.
Stuff. They can't even regulate the president.
You know, when we have a player that is knocking it out the park, that brings money to the league. They love that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
When you get those star players, yeah. But they also don't like the
government gets
the pressure of the government either.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
So-
the government gets their cut of the money all the way around.
But that's why these investigations always happen after that player has long gone and done what he had to
Money
do.
is
And they
made.
milked all the money. They'd already
Exactly.
spent that money, so now they don't care.
I'm just
Don't touch our player right now.
I don't know. I just feel like Congress needs to, focus their energy in certain other areas instead of
I agree.
sports. That's all.
I agree.
I mean, if it went to court, all right, okay, there we go.
But this is how we get it to court, and then they're gonna, fight it.
It seems like they can't even.
Speaking of fight, it's a perfect
segue.
segue. Former 2-division world title holder Zab Judah in the hospital, fighting for his life.
Yeah, man, and it was it's real sad.
It is.
And on another note, though, funny. He had done did a little bit of promotion for the fight or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was walking around with these guys, and they do this thing called pull up. So basically, they take tweets that people have put out, and this guy had happened to say, like, man, Zab Judah's a bum. I'll whoop his ass right now. And they brought Zab Judah with them. So he was like, yo, so I mean, this you right here, this your your IG tag. Okay, you said you whipped Zab Judah ass, right? He was like, yeah, man, I beat Zab. And then they brought Zab Judah in a room. And dude, of course, he bitched up or whatever. But then, Zab proved that he was washed and got his ass whooped. So much so that he's in the hospital now.
So here's the thing. He has been past the age, and not only the age but the condition to be fighting. He hasn't fought in 17 months, and he shouldn't have fought then.
What Deontay Wilder says, you can't take too many blows to the head, man.
So speaking of that, he took 300 blows to the head during the fight on Friday.
What?
300
during the fight?
It was a TKO, 11th round.
This
and
sad.
Yes, that is very sad. It's very sad.
Well, what you proving, brother?
So he's 44-10, 30 knockouts. But I mean, and he's one of the all-time greats.
Okay,
but
we need to stop.
It was a brutal fight.
But yeah,
brutal fight.
Yeah, we need to stop.
It was a high volume fight. Not a minute. It's one of the kind of fights where it wasn't a minute to breathe in any round. It was one of those. It was a lot of punches thrown.
Right.
Yes. He's 43. The guy was 10 years younger than him. So here's what's crazy about it. He did not leave. I mean, he left on his own, accord. But Sunday, he just was feeling bad, and took him to the hospital, and they found out that blood on the brain is what he has. Is what he's dealing with. But of course, professional career began in 1996.
Been doing it for a while, man.
Yeah, 96.
Zab been out here for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
So he fought. He fought real top fighters. Fought Floyd Mayweather. Fought Corey Spinks.
Man, Zab Judah's in hip hop. Zab Judah. I mean, we got
Miguel Cotto, Amir Khan, Danny Garcia, Paulie Malignaggi. Fought all of these guys.
A legend. Legend.
Yeah, but he's been inactive in recent years. Wow. He was like some kind of healthcare provider also. He's doing that too. Really? Yeah, I follow him on social media. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm just saying he also had another job, like a regular day job, where he worked. Yeah.
All right, here goes a factor, right?
Yeah. Oh. So he lost against Paul Malignaggi in 2013.
He lost to Paul Malignaggi?
In decision, yes. And he did not fight in 2013. Right. You should have stopped. Yes. So he pretty much went into semi-retirement. Didn't fight for 4 years. Fought in 2017 and shouldn't have fought then. But
has he won any of these fights on his return?
That's like
a payday. Like, Zab, you gotta get
that's the first question.
Some real men, not no yes men around you, brother.
Yeah. But his family says that he is awake now. He's communicating.
All right.
And making some progress.
All right, Zab.
But they want privacy, and they said that they are going to update people tomorrow.
Hang it up, Zab.
Yeah.
Hang it up.
But he has not said that that he's done.
Of course not.
But I just the adrenaline, and you see a guy, I could beat him.
Yeah.
And
my mind.
Yeah, so he almost got knocked down in the third round, but he managed to keep himself steady.
At this point, your chin is almost a deterrent at this point, brother. Yeah, you need to take it down, brother.
When you think of Zab Judah, I always think of that fight where was it
Ray Mayorga?
Was it? Yes.
Yeah, that's Mayorga.
He got hit and knocked down, a flash knockdown, but when he jumped up, you did the thing you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to jump up. You're supposed to sit down for a second, get yourself together, and get up by. You can get up by 8. He tried to jump up real quick, and he was good. His upper body was fine, but his legs was wobbling, and he was all wobbling around. That shit was fun. I'm telling you, that was one of the funniest things I saw in a long time. Like, it's not a lot of things that top that. But he remember he tried to choke the referee.
Yeah, he was mad.
He was so mad.
Zab fight everybody.
It was.
He's supposed to
you gotta see it. I'm talking about. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, I hope he recovers.
I always find that weird too. That head trauma is only funny in like boxing, right? Because if that shit happened in football, you'd be like, "Oh no, look at this guy." But
no, but if the guy had head trauma and he jumped up and ran this way, ran that way, ran this way, ran that way, that would be funny.
It's still funny. It's still funny.
That would be funny.
All about
but usually you're saying they be out though. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully he has a good recovery, speedy and healthy recovery.
Yeah, Zab.
Yeah.
Don't fight nobody else.
I don't want to fight no more.
Just don't fight no more.
This is getting sad. I mean, it's past sad.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Boogie's doing his thing.
Damn.
Yeah. We've got another star.
Yeah, that's
Boogie being Boogie.
That's all right. That's all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So when we see you guys next week, we will have a NBA champion.
Maybe.
We don't know who it's going to be. We will. No, definitely. It'll be one of them. One of the teams.
Wait a minute.
We'll check it right now.
Game?
So suspense. It had to be by this weekend.
The last game could be.
It had to be this weekend.
Monday.
It has to be this weekend.
Because today's Monday. This is game 5. We will have two games before next Monday.
You're right. Yeah.
It's gonna be somebody.
And then we have the draft next week,
which is exciting. Exciting. What do y'all think about the big 3?
Yeah, Monday would be the
which big 3? We're talking about
Zion. Ice Cube.
Oh.
Very entertaining.
It is.
I find it kind of tapers off towards the end of the season, but by the time the finals comes back around, I'm back interested, which is with basketball season in general, whatever. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. You get to see some of your favorite guys growing up. See them, reach back into the bag, turn back the clock for a little bit. And
summer league. Summer league.
And it's only 3-on-3, so they get to showcase their talent a little bit.
So we can talk some of that.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas in this year, man. Yeah.
Oh wow.
MVP of the league.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Gil's in it, and he's training. Like he's
wow.
That's good. You talk about follow Zab Judah. Follow Gilbert Arenas, man. That's a good follow.
I can imagine.
Pure ignorance.
He still has to change one bit.
His tag.
He's the guy that shots himself in the club.
His name is No Chill Gil.
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
He knows he's not chilling.
Yeah, never chilling.
All right.
That's good. Yeah. You know who Ice Cube really wants there? It ain't gonna happen, but who he really wants?
Kobe.
Of course.
That's never gonna happen.
But if they had enough money.
Man, if they had enough money, it would be a whole bunch of other people in there too. But
would you want to see that?
Hell yeah, I want to see Kobe in the 3. What?
They had to give him ownership.
I'm buying tickets.
What could they give him to get him to play?
Ownership. You have to own the entire league, and then he probably
the whole league.
Yeah, you got to sell it.
And then he'll sell it.
Sell it.
Well, look, we'll let you own it if you sell it back to us.
Right, exactly.
How about we just give you the money now and just forget
own it off the court and on the court? That's Kobe in the 3-on-3.
So you don't think they couldn't do it?
I don't think he would. I just don't. It doesn't make sense for him. Like what?
Why not?
What would he gain from being in the 3-on-3? What does he gain?
I agree.
He's already besides Jordan,
one of the greatest.
He's already besides the greatest one-on-one player of all time. You're gonna put him in a 3-on-3 and prove what? That he's already better than these niggas.
Oh, I did want to give you.
I guess you got a point.
Some news though.
Okay, what's that?
AD. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's either New York, but it's really like the Lakers are definitely in the lead to land this deal.
Well, he needs to go to the Lakers.
This is what's happening.
The Lakers is where he needs to go. So here's the thing. He needs to go. And we're talking about Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they're going to give up the draft.
He needs to go there. Your boy, our boy, can go because I like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I do.
I just don't like Kevin Durant
and Golden
State. Now, I would like him in New York, even though I'm not a Knicks fan. I would like him there, and you can take Kyrie.
Okay, now what if Kyrie winds up
and give us Anthony Davis?
What if Kyrie winds up doing something different? And I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's exactly where his weird ass is going.
And KD winds up in New York.
I'm out of here,
Kyrie. You're right. He doesn't want. He wants to be the number one guy. What are we talking about?
He was the number one guy in Boston.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he's an excuse maker.
Maybe you shouldn't be the number one guy.
Yeah, but that was them. But they didn't do one. They probably didn't do one thing he wanted to do. He's gonna blame it on them.
I'm just saying maybe be like Pippen.
No, he's not. But no, Pippen was completely fine in his role.
Yeah, but I'm just saying maybe
and effective.
Maybe you should stay in your role.
He thinks he's Jordan.
Oh no,
Kyrie.
No,
listen, man, he's one of the best offensive players in the world.
One of the best, meaning like numbers 8.
No, I mean like offensively, Kyrie's probably like top 3, top 4. As far as getting my own shot, Kyrie is probably top.
Okay,
definitely top 5 in the league.
But as being
we were thinking about that. Process of the
showcase and
as being a leader of the team now.
But I don't think. Honestly, I think that leadership shit is overrated, dog.
Who cares about that? It's a team sport.
Exactly. That's what a coach is for. Like I don't care about him being in the locker room leader.
So it's Brad Stevens' fault.
Yeah, I feel like the downfall of the Boston Celtics honestly was them force feeding Gordon Hayward into their offense because he's whack.
They've been on Gordon Hayward for a while.
Gordon Hayward is whack, man. He's not. He is a second level kind of player, and you force that offense all year long trying to get Gordon Hayward to where you wanted him to be, and it didn't work. it just didn't work. And now if they'd have traded Gordon Hayward, maybe if they kept Kyrie with that same team, they would thrive because Kyrie can do everything that Isaiah Thomas can do tenfold.
Well, what's his name? I was saying that, I might not even come back if it's the same roster.
Oh, Terry Rozier?
Yeah.
Well, Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier has already put his foot down. He wants a trade. He doesn't want to be.
He's like, I could have did this by myself.
Exactly.
I mean, he said I did do it by myself.
No, I mean, I don't feel like he did it by himself. I just feel like he took a huge back seat once those guys came about. Like, he was the reason. We was part of that reason that they got to where they were last year. And once Kyrie and Gordon Hayward came in, he not only became not a first, second, or third, or fourth option, he became the bench.
Like, I like what you're saying. And I think we're just going to have to see how this offseason plays out. But like I said about almost earlier this season, not to you all, Antonio Davis is going to L.A., and that's the way it is.
See, but to touch back on your Boston thing, I think that they're trying to switch gears and focus now on the Jays, the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
That's good, though.
That would be good.
And Kyrie needs to go somewhere.
If they're going to do that, then I believe Terry can still thrive in that offense.
I think he could.
Last question. Okay, would y'all rather see different teams in the finals every year?
I'm a fan of excellence, man. So
whoever,
if somebody has put together a franchise and built a dynasty, I want to see them stay on top and continue to reign like that.
Are you fine with the Patriots dynasty?
No, not at all, because that's different. Because
how is that different?
You know what makes it different?
Empire.
You know what makes it different? Because I have a team that I have a vested interest in the NFL. In an NBA, I root for players. So I think it's cool.
Baltimore team.
I think it's very hard in basketball to maintain a top when things can change and offenses change and coaches, and there's so much movement to be a constant in such a fickle sport that basketball is. I think that's
is that because the season's so long?
Yeah, it's a grueling, and you have to stay healthy and you have to stay good for a long time. You have to sustain streaks. And for the most part, you kind of can predict who's going to be there, but every once in a while, somebody gets hurt. The things change. So to be a dynasty in basketball, I feel like is one of the hardest things to do. Period. So yeah, I always want to see a champion and not some random crapshoot of who's going to be there. No.
Well said. Dean, how can people stay in touch with you?
Well, you can find me on IG at Mr_Mackins, or again out here in the streets.
You can find me on Facebook, DEVYNEPPS, or on IG at DeverDie, DEV_or_DIE.
Okay, I am at the Diamond K Show and at Radio on Fire. So we'll be back next week with more sports talk. Thank you, fellas.
Let's go Warriors.
Yes, America.